Hello and welcome to NHL Hockey News Report. And today we have another season preview, the Devils. And we all know how great this playoff, see them back in the playoffs after not making the playoffs since 2012 and being in the final against LA and how they got beat 4-2 with Purdue and all that. We all remember that, right? So, let's see. Now they finally make it again. They had the first round, first overall, in 2017 draft, Nico Hischier, right? They were able to pick first overall, so good to have that, right? So let's look. Let's look deep inside here on how this can work. So, we have Joey Anderson as our first one. So how does Joey Anderson help out the Devils here? Now, Joey Anderson, he was picked third in the third round in 2016 draft, and by New Jersey, and he was the same one with the he was brothers with the one on LA also, so they're brothers, and so it looks like he's gonna crack the lineup next year. We'll see if he cracks it, see how good he does, see if he's really worth it. We'll see. He's 20 years old, and he is a right winger, so we'll see. Alright, next we have is Brian Boyle. We all knew the cancer leukemia he had, and then he overcame and he scored that goal, coming back, and everybody loved him there, and went to the All-Star game, and woohoo! It was great, wasn't it? So let's look, Brian Boyle. He's 33 years old. He's getting up there a little, but he still is a very good, impactful player. Started in LA for 2 years, then for Rangers for how many? For a little bit, for 5 years, and then he went to Tampa for 3 years, and then to Toronto. With that trade deadline, they traded him to Toronto, and then he went to the Devils and played 69 games because of the cancer he had, leukemia. But 13 goals, 10 assists, 23 points, -9. Now, very good by them, I would say. He did win the Bill Master Memorial Award this year for what he has done in the community. So very good. He's an icon for them. Everyone will remember him from 17-18 season. Now, next we have is Jesper Bratt, and Jesper Bratt is a left winger and 20 years old. Very young, very good. 13 goals, 22 assists, 35 points to -16 in 74 games. I think he's a very good player. You can see even more from him coming next year. There's so much more you can see from him. And he never played in any other team, just the Devils this year. So he's a guy that you're going to see come out and being very impactful for this team coming up soon. Sorry about the noise there. So we have next is Blake Coleman. And Blake Coleman is another good center here, 26 years old. 13 goals, 12 assists, 25 points. We'll see how he does. I want around 30 to 35 points next year. I'm kind of pushing on 35 points, but hopefully around 30 points. That'll be very good for him. And he only played 79 games. Now next we have is Curtis Gabriel. He is from, Minnesota Wild. And for 2 years, and only 1 assist in 13 games. He's 25 years old now. So let's look what he did. He played with the Iowa Wild. Oh my, not Devils. 3 goals, 5 assists in 42 games, 8 points +2. I don't see much from him. Literally, I don't see the potential that they need at all, I would say. Let's look at Taylor Hall, the former Hart Trophy, right? I was thinking maybe Taylor Hall, Nathan McKinnon, I was like, Kopitar, who was going to be? I was like, well, Taylor Hall did great. He put up a goal, a 22 goal, streak, right? 26, age 26. He got drafted, remember, in 2010, first overall. First Hart Memorial Trophy, first reward ever. He was always the Oilers, then they lost all these years, and then they said, oh, why is that so good? And then they go trade him to the Devils. He kind of hurt his feelings, and then they just won. They went to the playoffs, and they got to the second round. He's like, so the next year after, he goes to the playoffs, losing the first round, but you know, that showed that, he was trying to be, it's probably showing like, I want to be better. I want to show that Edmonton is proving me wrong. Probably like, kind of like that. But Taylor Hall has been very good and very mature in his, he's growing, and let's talk a little about him. So he's been very good, I would say. And he is a left winger, of course. 93 goals. He'll win the Maurice Rousseau trophy right there. 93 points, 39 goals, 54 assists, plus 14. He's been a plus now in a while. Like, he's always been -1, -9, -4, never a plus really much. Except 1 or 2 times in his career. Now, next we have is the first overall draft pick again. Here we go. Nico Hischier. He is 19 years old. His first year in the team in the NHL. 20 goals, 32 assists, 52 points, 10 plus 10, and he played the whole season. So, he did very well there. 1 goal in the playoffs in 5 games, -4 in the playoffs. So, hey, you're learning. What else is there? He was a -1 in the playoffs. But hey, you're learning. Just like Ryan Donato. He did great, but the playoffs didn't do well. Next year, they can bet him. There's a lot of pressure, in the playoffs. So next year is Marcus Johansson. He was supposed to be that great player coming into the Devils, being that great player. We all thought, whoa, this guy's going to be the best. He just made his best career stats in 58 points, 24 goals, 34 assists. They all said, oh, this is going to be the thing. And not so much when he got hurt and he had an injury. Only played 29 games, 5 goals, 19 assists. 9 assists for 14 points, -11. Now, 16-17 season, he put plus 25. So this guy is a bounce back candidate that hopefully he can bounce back from his injury he had. Now next we have is Stefan Nosek, and I saw a play he did against the Lightning, a slap shot he did with Taylor Hall with that great pass. You probably don't remember. I went and watched the playoffs over. I forgot about it. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. He is 25 years old, 13 goals, 14 assists for 27 points. Plus 12 in 72 games. His best he ever done. Because the other year, 16-17 season, he put 8 points. And he was in the last 3 years. So, very good by him. Alright, next we have is Kyle Palmieri. He's another Anaheim Duck. Former Anaheim Duck. But he's been with the Devils for around 3 years now. 27 years old. 3 years with the Devils right now. He's been with Anaheim his whole life until now. 44 points, a little of a drop off from 53 points he did. 24 goals, 20 assists, and 62 games because he only played 62 because of injury. But a very good player. He's going to be a very good player. Still growing and still in a prime age at 27 years old. Now next we have is Miles Wood. This guy really bounced out, did amazing this year. 22 years old, 19 goals, 13 assists for 32 points and a -6. Not like 16-17 season, 60 games he played, 8 goals, 9 assists, 17 points, 21, -21. To a -6, hey, I'll go with it, -6 and -21. That is pretty good, I'll say. Now, let's go on to the next one. Pavel Zacha, and he's another young player that they got up now. 21 years old, a lot of 20s here, 8 goals, 17 assists, 25 points. From 16-17 season, he put 8 goals, 16 assists for 24 points in a -17. This past year, it was a -3. Pretty good again, just like Miles Wood. Now next we have on the block here, is Travis Zajac, and he had his he had to have a surgery because he was injured. Of course, the 33 years old, getting up there in age, I would say. Been with the Devils his whole life. 6 to 7, 6 to 7, 16 to 17 was his first year he ever played, all the way to 17-18 season and present. 12 goals, 14 assists for 26 points and a -8 in 63 games. You know, he's getting up there. Hey, yeah, he should. You got those guys. They're gonna have, help him out. Alright, next we have is Will Butcher. He's your young, up and coming defenseman. Takes over Andy Green's spot pretty soon. 23 years old. First year in the NHL, 5 goals, 39 assists for 44 points and a +1 in 82 games. Very, very good from this year. He had a great wrist shot, tip, score, whole thing now. Passing, great job by him. And next is Andy Green. He is the captain. He is getting older. Some said stripped his captaincy since he's older. No. He's 35 years old. Just let him retire as a captain and, just have him done with that, What do you want? Been in New Jersey since 2006-7, all the way to 17-18. 3 goals, 10 assists, 13 points in 81 games. 13 points has been for the last 3 years he's been doing. So he's been steady at a low pace. I don't know what to do now. He is older now. Just keep him. Ben Lovejoy is another older player we have here. He's very solid, but he is 34 years old. Been with Pittsburgh since 8 and 9, first career. That's when he was drafted. Well, he never was drafted, but first year he ever played in the NHL for a couple of years there, like 5 years, and then went to Anaheim for 3 years, and then Pittsburgh back for another 2 years, won the Stanley Cup, right? Then went to Devils, and then Pittsburgh won another Stanley Cup. So then he was with the Devils, and then he's 2 years with the Devils, 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points. Did what? And a +7 this time. Pretty good. He is decreasing little by little. I can see from 10 points to 7 points, 8 points by up 1. But you can see a decrease as you can see. Sorry about that. All right. So next we have is another good defenseman is Damien Severson, and Damien Severson, he's pretty good, I would say. 24 years old, of course he's good. 9 goals, 15 assists, 24 points. He had a little bit down year, I would say, because he had his career year last year over a horrible Devil year in 16 and 17 season. Then he came into 17-18 season, 9 goals, I like that, and 15 assists. I like how he put more goals. I like that better. He put 3 goals before, but 24 points. I'd like to see him on 30 again to 35. Make his best. I'd like to see that next year from him. Alright, next we have is Ben Straight. I don't know how to say his name, whatever. Let's look at him. So, here we go. Brian Straight. He is 30 years old. Noah says, been with Pittsburgh, been in the Islanders, and then with Winnipeg, nothing. So then he went to Devils, a new arrival. Not much of anything, so I wouldn't really care much about him at all. Next is Sami Vatanen. I will care about him because he is the guy you want. Sami Vatanen is very good with that whole Henrik and going to to the Ducks for Sami Vatanen. Very good by them getting him, 3 goals, 25 assists, and 28 points. Pretty good. But Anaheim, the first year, 1 goal, 3 assists. Sorry about that. 4 points, -6. So, I think he's dope. He's gonna be great for the Devils. They gave up a center for a defenseman they badly needed. For Will Butcher, sorry. Can't talk today, can I? So next is Mikko Muller, and He was with the Sharks for 3 years, then went to 2018 season with the New Jersey Devils. No goals, 4 assists in 28 games. He's not that guy who's going to put up goals at all. He's kind of, that maybe minors, but maybe plays, scratch, you know what I mean? Let's go on to the goalies next. Now we have the goalies, Cory Schneider, Keith Kincaid, and then we have Eddie Lack. And you're probably like, why is Eddie Lack there? Let's talk about Schneider first. Alright, so Cory Schneider, 6'3", very good, 32 years old. Getting up there, I would say. A 293 this year, 17 wins, 16 losses. Still made the playoffs. Keith Kincaid helped him to make it there because, if they kept him, going, I think it'll be a little hard, But he is a very good player. Cory Schneider, no doubt, was a former Vancouver Canucks, so we all know. And then, let's say about Cory Schneider, he's hurt with his knee, I think, so he won't be in the beginning of the year, so Eddie Lack will have to back up Keith Kincaid, or opposite, whatever, who's better. But I'm going to say Keith Kincaid because he was very dominant down the stretch. 29 years old, 26 wins, 10 losses, that's why. 277 now in goals against average, very good. Let's see if we can get Schneider to still be a little bit better next year. Get himself back there. Alright, Eddie Lack. Now, Eddie Lack is the last player we like to talk about. Is 30 years old. 1 win, 2 losses as a Devil, goals against average 319 that time. He's just gonna help be that person behind him. And he was pretty dominant, I would say, with the Carolina Hurricanes. The last little stretch with Cam Ward. Not doing well, so he had Lack in him. But not really, 16-17 season. So let's look at who could be the helper contributor and who could not be a contributor. Declining. Let's look at helpers. This is actually declining. Helper. Sorry about the noise though. Sorry, help alone. I'm a hold the spell, that's why. Alright, some helpers. Definitely Taylor Hall. Definitely Nico Hischier, right? I feel like King Kincaid's gonna help out Cory Schneider. Someone say he is a helper. Cindy Gottman, yes. Well, to just drill away through him. Will Butcher, yes, I would say. Severson, I hope so. So I'm gonna say yes. To that Kyle Palmieri, yes. Marcus Johansson, I'm gonna say yes because he's gonna have a bounce back season from his injury there. I don't know about Joey Anderson. We'll think about that one. Just for Bratt, yes. Coleman, yes. Paulo Zaka, yes. Miles Wood, yes. Alright, declining, I would say Sajak. You don't see that much yet, but he will be declining. I'll say Schneider is declining. 15 and 16 season, I loved him. He was so good. I was like, this is a third player right here. Alright, so here we go. That's what I think. So, see you later. This is NHL Hockey News Report.